Hey y'all, we made it to day 7, and this is our last of our sessions here. And I've got a few closing thoughts for y'all as we continue to bring the Examen into our lives. The goal of this week has been to cultivate attention and awareness in an age of distraction. And we're emphasizing spiritual literacy, listening to our souls, paying attention to those patterns in our lives as a way to see where the divine might be moving. For those of you who've been rolling through this Examen habit all week, I want to encourage y'all to think about what you can do to stick with it. Maybe set a goal for 3 more weeks. This is what I'm planning to do. And I'll be toggling between the audio guided versions and the written journaling prompts that we've pulled in, because it takes 30 days to form a habit, right? And your brain will prioritize repetitive behavior. So the more you do this, the more it'll stick in your life. And I've actually linked below an article about this from Kendra at the Lazy Genius Collective. I really want you to take a look at it. And if you're at a place where you definitely want to build this habit or anything else really, this is why I'm linking it, because she has great thoughts on how to do this, and it's been working for me in a number of habits and routines that I wanted to form this summer. So think about what you want to do from here and tell me, leave a comment, shoot me a message. I do want to know. I want to know where you're taking this, where you're going after this week that we've had together. And for those of us who are still looking for our groove, and you might even be thinking, I don't really know if this is right for me, I want to talk to you for just a second because I feel you. Remember last weekend in my invitation, I said I wanted to do this with y'all because I have been having a hard time finding the rhythm of Examen in my life, right? Do you remember that? But I knew I wanted to do it. I knew I wanted to develop this daily reflection time at the end of my day. So let's walk back for you for the same thing. What sparked that initial yes for you back at the beginning of the week when I asked who wanted to join me? And if you will stay curious about that yes, you will actually you'll probably discover why you wanted to jump on board in the first place. So what did you want at the start, and what might help you get a handle on your soul? What things have we been learning about that sounded great to you, or that you tried and thought, okay, maybe that might do the trick? So what caught you? Because this is the beginning of your roadmap towards your own reflective routine, something that will custom fit the way you were created, the way the Creator put your brain together. And let's work with that. Let's work with who you are and how you were created, and let's work with what you need and what you want. Those are the answers, and that's the secret to figuring out how a reflective time will work for you and how you can cultivate attention and awareness in your life. So embrace you and find what fits who you are. And if you need a bit more help processing, again, the article that I've got linked below will maybe help you understand how to set a routine and how to build your own reflection time. And bounce some things off me too. Give me your ideas and talk it through with me. I definitely want to keep up with y'all, and I'll be here for a bit longer as we continue to walk together. So definitely share with me what you're doing. Now I want to take a word about going slow, because this process of cultivating attention and awareness, it really does just take time. We're developing spiritual literacy. We are building new habits and new routines into our lifestyles, and we're teaching our brains and our souls to process our lives differently. We're noticing patterns, we're putting things together, and all of that takes a while. In fact, the divine is really not in a hurry, so we shouldn't be either, not when it comes to the work of the soul. It's about patience. It's about slow growth, and it just takes time. I want to read something to y'all. This is from Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, and I actually first caught this writing, I believe it was in Emotionally Healthy Spirituality, right? Eva, isn't this mentioned in here? Y'all, I tried really hard to find the page. I couldn't find it this morning, but I'm telling you, this is where this reading came from. I want to share it with y'all because it changed things for me pretty tremendously. This is what he says. Above all, trust the slow work of God. We are quite naturally impatient in everything. to reach the end without delay. We should like to skip the intermediate stages. We are impatient of being on the way to something unknown, something new. And yet it is the law of all progress that it is made by passing through some stages of instability, and that it may take a very long time. And so I think it is with you. Your ideas mature gradually. Let them grow. Let them shape themselves without undue haste. Don't try to force them on as though you could be today what time, that is to say, grace and circumstances acting on your own will make of you tomorrow. Only God could say what this new spirit gradually forming in you will be. Give our Lord the benefit of believing that his hand is leading you, and accept the anxiety of feeling yourself in suspense and incomplete. So it takes time, right? And God's work in our lives might feel unstable at times, might feel uncomfortable at times, but we have to be patient and waiting, because we can't be today what time will make of us tomorrow. So be patient, be kind with yourself, and just pay attention. Things really are happening, whether it's below the surface or right in front of our eyes. And if we continue to cultivate awareness, we will be an active participant in our soul's journey. So where do we go from here? Like I said, we'll continue to interact, and as y'all work through this, and I know some of you are taking your time and going a little more slowly, so I'll be here with these sessions. So leave comments, go at your own pace, and tell me how it's going. Also, I'm going to put these sessions, links to these sessions in the sidebar, so when you hop back over to my site, you can quickly find, you'll have easy access to where you are in this process, and you might hear from me one more time. You may get one more reminder from me, because we might be working on a little gift for y'all. There are some of us in this group who are pulling something together, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but when it's ready, I can't wait to share it. So keep your eyes out for that. It might be coming. If it works, it might be coming. So I want to say thank you for walking with me this week. Thank you for going on this journey. You have helped me process what has been coming in my own life, and you've helped me process what I look for and what I need in my own Examen time. So please process with me, share as you walk this out, and this has been a beautiful journey. Thanks, guys. I love y'all, and stay in touch.